Is there anything in this little zone? What's that? Meet with Dunn on Hyperion's habitation deck. Initiative citizen with an incurable disease has been awakened from stasis. Track her down and return her to stasis before the disease spreads. Whoa. Oh ho. Man. Man. I gotta say, they really... Whoa. Isn't there a security team standing around doing nothing on this base? Like, damn. I just can't help but think, like... Me as a player, I'm kind of overwhelmed by all these tasks. I can't help but feel that, like... Ryder would be overwhelmed by the number of tasks being thrown at him simultaneously sometimes. I don't even remember getting that quest. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I don't remember being told about that. And that's kind of a big deal to have something slip my mind. Like, it's an incurable disease spreading on our planet? Jesus. Nobody else can take care of this? They have like a whole crew of everyone just stands around on the ship, apparently.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Talk to me.
Short version, one of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
No one was scanning people before they got brought onto the initiative? If they have a dangerous disease that might kill them and everyone around them, why in the world would they be allowed into the initiative in the first place? Why would they ever be on the Ark? Oh, I think they were on the Ark in this case specifically. Maybe they're on the other... Whatever. The point doesn't really matter. The thing is that, like... This is literally like a single, like, pass-fail attempt at colonizing another galaxy, and we're all trapped on a ship together until we find homes. And so that means we're in a contained space with large numbers of people, and you let someone who has a dangerous, contagious disease come on? And this wasn't being scanned for in our amazing futuristic super society that is Mass Effect? Nobody caught this? This seems completely insane and suicidally stupid to do.
They exposed the whole station to a potentially contagious illness?
Yes. We need to keep this quiet and handle it fast. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself for now. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
That could go exceptionally poorly. Alright, let's take a look at it. Just involves a quick trip back to Cryo Bay. Looks like I did these areas in slightly wrong order. Hello.
I'll just hang out here. Thanks, though.
Guess you're busy, huh?
Nah, just caught up in my own thoughts. Got a lot of them. But I'll see you on the Tempest, huh?
Sure thing, kid.
Hey, Ryder. Taking a stroll?
Something like that?
I just wandered over from the Nexus myself. That place bores me.
It's not the same. There's hope now.
Hope is good. I spent over a year stuck there. Well, when I wasn't exploring Eos. And I know things are getting better. More lively. But there are too many bad associations. I probably won't hang out there much.
I don't remember seeing her there before. I mean, I wonder if I've gone past her in the past. Or if she just showed up suddenly. Not exactly a commonly trafficked area. Like, I go over where Liam is on a regular basis, both because I'm turning in stuff and because because actual, like, even quests for my crew take me to the bar over and over again.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
People are gonna need more than a drink if I don't take care of this problem right now.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
I'm gonna point out that I'm simultaneously fighting off a plague and an EMP strike on the same base.
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
High level only. Said to speak with you for the full brief.
Great. Well then, here we go. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process?
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
We need to help her, you mean?
Every instinct I have, both medical and human, is screaming at me to help her. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
Alright, we're gonna have to follow up with that. We're speaking with immigrations, which means that we're probably gonna have to be going off the entire nexus to find her. Ideally, we would try to capture her and throw her back in cryo, because maybe eventually a cure is eventually invented. It's the fucking future, who knows? But more than anything, she needs to be stopped before she starts getting people killed. Unless she wants to go hide on some random moon somewhere, but we don't really have the resources to make her a home in exile either. Ironically, she wouldn't even be safe as an exile, because that would, which is not a common enough approach to that kind of problem. That would get us in trouble. Meet with Sid in a moment. I gotta deal with this situation real quick.
Asari colonists are incoming.
Ryder, please! The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
God, you're stupid. You're really stupid. We need to wipe out every computer the Nexus has. That's how you save the future. I have a completely reasonable idea of how the future should be handled. What is... Why is there an objective right here? Oh, there's like an objective pointing me all the way back to, like, Kadara, probably, to go defeat the hackers, which is optional. I don't even have to fight them.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
Hi. I don't actually know why we're talking right now. I assume it's about the EMP, so let's say play along.
I'm about to ask something, and I need you to just smile and look casual. Smiling and looking casual. Check. I found this thing somewhere on station. I need to know what it does exactly. Sure, I could... Wait. This is a scrambler unit. These things are illegal. Where did you get this?
I can't tell which crisis we're talking about sometimes until we actually go to talk about it specifically. We have a scrambler on the station, we have a plague breaking out, and we have EMP devices scattered all over the station. So when a character's just like, let's just be like, what are we talking about? And I'm like, I don't actually know. This conversation triggered without me triggering it in the first place.
Keeping it quiet for now. You'll find out when the time is right. Or when I hack this scrambler for you, eh? Can you prove who's been using it? Solid proof. You bet. you could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal. Sorry, smiling casual. Let me know when you're done. Yes, sir.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
I feel like they would think I'm running around like a lunatic being all worked up over something else that I actually am having to deal with, and then that would set them off about the other thing that I'm not thinking about in the moment. Like, oh god, I gotta get all these EMP devices, and they'll be like, oh, you tipped off the scrambler guy. I'm like, I wasn't even freaked out about that, or vice versa, because we were supposed to be undercover on the EMP thing also. There's so many parallel crises, and I also have to lay low about the plague.
Maintenance crew.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
That would be ideal. She is just kind of dumb. We could just try to talk her down from how dumb she is, but that doesn't tend to work necessarily.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production.
What's going on? Why are you whispering?
I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews, supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet.
You do know Krogan have super hearing, right?
What? Shit. Oops. Hope you can find something. Mom's the word.
Even though she totally knows. So now I'm supposed to get Kadara bootleg. It's getting to be a weird list of tasks.
I'm worried about this place if they can't find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you.
Figured I'd check in the family banter real quick.
Resources from the colonies are really easing our workload.
Glad to hear it, Kesh.
Attention, civil disobedience.
Actually, I haven't talked to you for a while, have I?
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Wow, I haven't talked to her a long time. If her first dialogue thing she says is... By the way, that looks like it's lootable because it's glowing, but I can't loot it? I'm not sure what's going on there. The first line of dialogue she has is about what I assume is the outpost on Eos from the beginning of the game. That's my best guess. Because it seems to be responding to the idea of, like, the first time we ever established one, ever?
Superintendent Kesh reminds everyone
just
all
not
power
fair.
grid adjustments must be approved beforehand. Pardoned after an investigation.
Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. My best friend's been missing since the revolts.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. She obsessed over him, and I'm sure she kidnapped him. The powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
Love can make us do strange things.
He didn't love her, she was just a fling. The initiative has branded him a traitor. I don't want that to be his legacy. I want to clear his name, Sanjeev Clement. The woman was Delaney Roos. She must have taken him to Kadara.
Pathfinder, those names match a log we found. Clement tried to escape, and Roos killed him.
We've already heard tell of him. I'm sorry. Your friend didn't make it.
I knew it. Poor Sanjeev.
It's small consolation, but I relayed the record to Director Tan. Sanjeev's name will be cleared.
That matters. I'd already made peace with the idea that I'd never see him again. I'm so grateful.
I was reading the news earlier. Didn't one of the news things say that Clements has his name cleared? That like it already happened before this conversation happened, where he tells me about it and I get it and I say that I'm gonna have his name cleared from 10? That story happened in an incredibly strange order.
Apex personnel, please
A friendly
check your
face.
duty roster
Hello,
for
Ryder.
important updates.
Thank you again for saving my arc. And your discretion about my command decision.
You need to learn from losing Ishara. That can't happen again.
I've been a commando for centuries, Ryder. I've learned that sometimes this has to happen. It cuts a notch in your soul every time. It'll be good to return to duty. Too much brooding. Time to work.
So she's definitely not going to change, because this thing that she's done is something she's done multiple times before.
Cora said you fought plenty of battles, that you were the hero of Kirkus.
Ha. I survived Kirkus, anyway.
What happened?
The enemy fired artillery at civilian targets. I used my biotics to shield part of a city. I can make a good shield, as you've seen. I lost dear friends in that battle, but we saved a lot of people. If that makes me a hero, I'll take it.
Cora really idolized you. Have you spoken since?
A little. It's difficult to talk to someone who's that disappointed in you. But we do speak, and more importantly, listen. Reminds me of the days when I had students.
Now that the Asari Ark is safe, what's next for you?
I'll be tracking the Ket through their secret routes in the Scourge and burning them out. Charting the Scourge will help everyone. Some incidental revenge is a bonus.
I never knew Matriarch Ashara, the last Asari Pathfinder. What was she like?
The best my people have to offer. Powerful, just, diplomatic. I was a dowdy soldier by comparison. I tell myself she'd understand why but she didn't think that way. Diplomacy allows compromise. War doesn't.
Good luck, Sarissa.
On to glory, Ryder.
Attention, civil disobedience
I know
has been
Sarissa's
reported
been
in
dropping
hydroponics.
in at the
Security is
Pathfinder HQ.
investigating.
It's just... I'm not good with everything yet. You're a hero to Apex, you know. I won't disillusion them. Much.
I keep forgetting Apex is in this game, because they're mostly like the phone app
The Angara
integration.
have nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way.
But do you have anything to offer?
Our wisdom, our knowledge.
We have plenty of that on our own.
Of course. And you also have food, water, necessities of life.
Now we get to the heart of the matter.
I would like to lay a groundwork for trade between our people.
What would you trade?
Well, wisdom and knowledge.
We'll take that under consideration. Good day.
Yeah, a little hard to establish trade between new arrivals that have no resources and are just trying to carve out land, and other people that have been here forever. We have slightly different technology, sure.
Good work locating the Asari Ark, Ryder.
There were a few bumps along the way, but we handled it.
Perhaps it's best I don't now. All that matters is that the Lucinia has returned, safe and sound. Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve. I see you've crossed paths with Sloane Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
I don't think anyone came all the way to Andromeda to live like that. The Nexus was part of this too.
It's about the future, Ryder. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios? One driven to extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
Thought I'd check in on the Arks.
Keep investigating, Ryder. We still need closure on the Solarian Ark and the Turian Ark. Until all the species are accounted for, we're a broken family.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve. Something I can help you with?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
I figured I'd keep prodding because he might have a new little piece of dialogue about each little progress we've made, since he's the leader of the entire project this entire game is based around. So I checked around a little bit. We still have Sid around here. For the sake of story continuity, it wouldn't make sense to just immediately EMP 1, 2, 3. Okay, back to the sniper. And there's a lot of that would greatly multiply the amount of laps I'd be doing around this base if I stuck to one quest consistently.
Good that you're here, Ryder.
I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
Remember the last time you asked for help?
I swear on Vetra's favorite gun, I'm not lying or getting you to clean up my mess this time. I put in an official report. They keep saying they'll investigate, then they don't. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
You're leaping to conclusions, don't you think?
Even if it's not a conspiracy, the Three Sabers are hurting people. We can't let that continue, right? I don't know where they hide, but I got the nav points for their most recent raids. Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
Investigate space attacks on Nexus ships. I think that takes us purely off the Nexus, so we can write that off for a little bit. We're going back to the lift now. It's time to check in on customs for the plague situation, and also I think that's supposed to be roughly where Knight is supposed to be at this point, right? Yeah, docking bay points to everything.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative...
Lots to keep track of around here. Whenever I visit Aya or the Nexus, there's a significant number of new things. Oh.
I would like to welcome our Asari pilgrims to the Nexus. You've had a long journey, but we're thrilled that Ark Lucinia has finally arrived. We ask for patience as we find homes for everyone. To those who doubted the future, the proof stands before you. The Asari live, and so does the dream. Ah, there's the hero who made it possible, Pathfinder Ryder. Do you have any words for us?
I'd like to think my team and I are hitting our stride. We're getting pretty good at this.
A confident Pathfinder. Exactly what we need. We chose well with this one. We all owe Ryder a debt of gratitude. In the meantime, please enjoy whatever comforts the Nexus can offer a weary traveler.
Excuse me. You're the one who saved us?
I am?
I owe you everything. If it hadn't been for you, I'd be dead.
We all would. Now we have a future.
Holy crap, they're identical. Those two people are they're not just facially identical, they have the spots and the exact same spots in their body. Like, they didn't create different spots for different Asari. They have the exact same spot pattern on their forehead. They're literally recolors in the most literal sense. Weird. Also, this caught me by surprise because I'm like, oh crap, the sniper situation's immediately happening when I walk into the zone. Nope. This another scenario that's going on too. Alright.
Just don't let your guard down. We're in the wilderness here. We can tame it, but it will fight back.
Wait till it meets the Asari.
Alright, so that's one thing, but now we need to deal with the plague, and we need to deal with the sniper, and where am I right now? Here? Okay. I just want to double check something to make sure I'm right about Clements. Because didn't I just read about him? Jim Garson Moore. Oh, the whole order changed, didn't it? Yeah, there's the Sunlamp Reprieve. A lot going on here. There should be a thing about someone being... Clements vindicated, yeah. Kidnapped man was wrongly assumed to be an exile, was found dead on Kadara. Yeah, that entire quest, like, opened and closed, like, I guess that guy just doesn't watch the news. And I guess I must have already cleared his name or something, because there was news about his name being cleared before he ever happened. But then again, we also had a message talking about Jal before Jal ever joined my crew, or we even knew what Angarans were, so who knows really if this is... if that's just a coincidence, or if like something's out of sequence, or I don't know what to make of this sometimes.
Maybe he thought he was being honest.
That keeps pointing off planet because it wants me to go kill the hackers. So apparently Knight is going to be up here somewhere. Probably not a terrible idea to make a save. We got snipers on her, and she's definitely in the open.
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. No one ever listens. Your father built his human AI implant. Overlord went on despite my...
Everything keeps coming back to that project. What did you do?
I thought Overlord might help my son. They made him a candidate for their butchery, so I sabotaged it. I faked rogue code and ripped him out. Alain was hurt terribly, but he was alive and himself, not a... First Overlord, then Sam. Horrors, forced on children. It has to end, even if I must do the unforgivable.
Dad created Sam to help my mother survive a terminal illness.
Many terrible things come from good intentions. I should know.
Sam and I helped Alain together. He's going to be all right.
No, the code I made, no one could fix it.
Sam did. Stand down and you can ask Alain yourself.
Here. The last device.
Thank you.
No matter what sentence they give me, I hope Alain will forgive me someday. If Sam really is what you say, perhaps it can forgive me too.
Wait, what? We fixed Elaine ages ago. They never spoke to each other and realized, like, hey, my son's fixed. That's interesting. Like, there was a time gap between then and now. Huh. That was very abruptly resolved, considering how she seemed to be very... She was so emotionally attached to her goals that she was, like, resorting to terrorism. But the moment we were like, hey, we fixed your son, she's like, well, I've dropped all of my everything. I've just given up on all of my convictions immediately. Like, they weren't really deeply held convictions. You were just responding to what happened to your son and nothing else? Okay. Okay, somewhere around here there's a thing about a... There we go. The Contagion. Immigration officer in the docking area. Yeah, he's supposed to be around here. The immigration's over here? I guess there's just no waypoint for it. I think immigration's right here, because this is where they're like filtering through people.
Don't hesitate to share them.
Name?
Ryder.
Hi, welcome to the Nexus. Let me check the database and... Wait, you're already approved. And you're a Pathfinder. Hi?
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen Ruth Becker?
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
Okay, seriously, what are you typing right now? You're not looking at a display. Like, what are you... Is this like some sort of really incredibly complicated menial task that you just have to do constantly? And it requires no supervision, but you've never found any way to automate it, even though you can apparently do it without looking or paying any attention. She's typing so fast! What is she doing? I'm fascinated by this right now. Okay, so let's see.
Harry just needs me to verify something with her. Nothing major.
Oh, well, if Harry sent you, I guess that's okay. Now, let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker. Tried to set me up with her nephew. It was cute.
Anything else that you can remember?
I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file. I sorted things out, then messaged her to let her know she was clear.
Thank you. Restricted access, huh? Sam, can you do anything with that?
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated Ruth Becker's biological signature with the location data. You can now use... Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
Huh. They didn't expect you to take a single step while he was taking that sentence, because it immediately cut itself off. Weird. This is magic. Tracking subject Ruth Becker's movements. She was looking for her nephew Charlie's location. Yeah. Is there a trail or something?
History is made. In order to expedite your entry, you must already have obtained medical clearance.
She attempted to identify a plant type, reasons unknown.
I
can
gave
pick up
Prodromos the best
Rebecca's
start a
movements
Pathfinder
again.
could. But we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
Who's talking to who right now? Sam was talking to us while we were talking to someone, but I couldn't hear who was talking to us. He attempted to access the tram, authorization denied. And then from there...
Still missing some parts. Damn it.
Can I help you with anything?
No indication around here. Should go down through here?
Top scientists have a few answers. Please be mindful of guests visiting the cultural exchange.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
It's beeping when I go over here. Oh, it probably was the transferred goods. It's not... I don't think there's anything to go on right now. Wait, is she in the bar? She might be in the bar, or that might just be the center of the circle. Oh, there it was.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
She came through here. Stop saying that, Sam. You're just repeating yourself now.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts.
She received the following message. Finished sorting your forms. Sorry for the wait. Come back to the immigration desk when ready. We knew that much. That's the story what they gave us. So is this the track of all the people she interacted with? Like maybe people that we might have to, this the people we might have to, quarantine?
Hello?
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Who should I talk to? Oops. Just everyone, basically?
Hi, my name's Ryder. Did you see or talk to Ruth Becker by any chance?
Later, Val. You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier. Helped me sort out some paperwork. Don't know what I would have done without her.
How's she settling in? Did she seem okay?
She looked fine. Happy to be here. Is everything okay? Charlie's fine, right? It would destroy her if anything happened to him.
Everything's fine. I just need to talk to her.
All right then. Oh, good. I was worried for a moment. She should be in ops somewhere. Wanted to check in on someone. Taryn, I think.
Thank you.
Oh, she's gone to ops. Oh, he just went through me. Terrifying. Like, I've been scheduled to walk over here, so I must now sprint through you, protagonist man. I'm sorry. It must be done. We all have to make our sacrifices. We're heading back to Nexus Ops now. I believe that's everything I was going to do here. Yep. There we go. We're kind of cleaning up. Although, despite efforts, we were definitely kind of tracing back on our steps here and there.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The Initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided a few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
That's where that seemed familiar. So the thing that's said in the news broadcast is the exact same thing that's said over the intercom about Gene Garson's death.
Apex personnel, please check
I guess all the things being broadcasted are probably being read from the news screen.
Hello, can I help you with anything?
Hi, my name's Ryder. You're Taryn, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm looking for Ruth Becker. Was she here?
She was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
Define didn't look so good.
I don't know. I'm not an expert on humans, but she was acting off, you know? She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles. Maybe she went to the docks?
I'll check it out. Thanks. Sam, paranoia defines stage 2 of TH314, right?
Correct. The virus becomes highly contagious in stage 3.
If she gets off the station,
the risks of a pandemic increase greatly.
So
Ryder, we have a problem. The shuttle was stolen after a dock worker was attacked. From the description he gave me, it was Ruth.
Well, that's not good.
wait, so did we pass each other? Did they just get attacked? What evidence was used to track Ruth when we were in the docking bay? Because apparently she went back through the docking bay to leave, but we somehow didn't find that version of her going around. Sam couldn't pick up on Ruth leaving, only the part where she goes to Vortex, but it's the same location. I don't know what the rules are here for our scanning.
Are you sure?
Yeah?
We should really get medical
Can
to
you
check
tell me
you
what
out.
happened here?
I was here fixing a shuttle when this woman came out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
Don't worry. I'll bring her back.
Good. Thank you.
Anything else you can tell me?
I blowtorched the hell out of the hull when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. I can work with that. Thank you.
There we go.
Sam, our scanners can track the shuttle's emission trail, right?
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain a colony outbreak if need be, but if she contacts an Angara, find her, Ryder. Whatever happens, she can't land anywhere near the...
Oh. I guess it cut off. But it wasn't cut off by anything, it just kind of cut off because... Alright, back to space. We have multiple things to chase. Coming to the Nexus was almost exclusively bad news. Ah.